Hey folks, I'm Terrarum Glory, and welcome to part 43 of my campaign as the Seleucid Empire in Total War Rome 2. So, in the last part, Epirus had sailed up to Antioch during the end turn and attacked us, so we fought that battle and defeated them quite easily. But then the game crashed. The first crash I've had in the War of the Gods mod, in this campaign at least. So I tried to refight the battle a couple of times, but got the same result. The game would crash after each battle was over. So I've replayed the last turn. Tried to do it exactly the same as I did the time before. But of course, when we got to the end turn, this time Epirus didn't attack us. So the overall result is the same. We still hold Antioch. But I don't know where the Epirus's armies are now. So things as they were. Over here, still got the three armies down here. What I didn't do this time was mistake the Bosporan Kingdom for the Bactrians, so I didn't go and sabotage the city. So the plan now for these armies is to deal with Arachosia and maybe go and finish off the Bactrians. Got these two armies here that I'm going to start moving north. Probably help out Bosporan Kingdom against Bactria on the way past. And the Bosporan Kingdom have taken Ecbatana from Bactria finally. So we'll see if they go on and take that territory. We'll just leave them to it. But I'm going to bring those two armies north to join up with these armies, and then we'll take the offensive against Epirus and Knossos. So that's the grand plan. We'll see if the AI lets me get away with that. We've got our hero back here, so let's get him on the move. It looks like Knossos they were taking territory from the Bosporan Kingdom. I don't know if they are actually allied with Epirus or not. So Knossos, no, you don't like Epirus at all. Excellent. So if they have a wee bit of a conflict between them, that would be great. So, with this hero, we'll just bring you up. Well, we can move you around there. Let's have you come up here for now. If you're going to go that direction, we'll send you there. Okay, I just want to seek out any armies. So 17 units, and they have been beaten up, so I presume they are actually fighting each other at the moment. Let's come over here and have a look. You could, so do a wee bit more. Head up there. Okay, so there's no immediate threat to us there. That's really good actually that Knossos... I was worried that Knossos and Epirus were both going to come in and attack me, but they might keep each other busy. So that's fine. Down here, as I said, want to move these armies out. Public order will probably be fine. Let's just have you step out for the moment. Yeah, good. And we'll head you up. Force march. Yeah, get into Susa. I do have some spies over here somewhere. I was just thinking, wanted them force marched into Susa just in case the Bactrians came down there and attacked. Well, let's see, where are the spies? We've got two here. They both look equally experienced. And we've also got our hero over here. So, Eurydice, you come up. Where do we want you up? Somewhere. In fact, it's awful far away. Just head up in that general direction. You try and assassinate. 46%. Wound, good enough. So I think with this army we'll just move you up to the border for now. Have you fortify, so stop about there. Our income's dropped dramatically again. I'm not entirely sure why. Given that we were up about 6,000 or 7,000 positive, having taken territory, we've not lost any territory. We're not under siege anywhere. So I might need to pay some attention to that if it doesn't sort itself out when we get other buildings up. But yeah, so public order is fine there. And that leaves us with our armies down here. Let's see. Let's just have you head up this direction. And that's Bospring Kingdom territory up there. Bactra is very far away, and the Roxolani hold Bactra now. So, in fact, there's Bactra there. And that's all they have. I wonder if they're interested in peace now.
I give you greeting and my attention.
Still not,
for the
okay.
next few minutes.
I was willing to offer them a position as a satrap. So we don't need to worry about up there then, actually. I didn't pay any attention to that. No, we don't. I mean, Aracosia, if only we could get them to agree to peace and honour the deal this time. But lovely big bit of green map over there. Let's try this. If they agree to peace, I can bring those armies back.
Now speak as you will.
Alright, okay. Never mind then. Let's have you come back down here. Can you do anything to sabotage the settlement? You can, yeah. Let's have you raid. Chances aren't as good, but I like the outcomes better. Excellent. So, yeah, small amount of damage. Well, some of the units actually took us so significant. Babylonian Guard there, for example, down to almost half strength. Yeah, so maybe have you do that again next time. Let's have this army just come forward. Yeah, come to the river for now. I don't think there's anything along here. So let's just march you as far as you can go. Up here, you've already assassinated somebody. So these guys will step in and attack. You're in reinforcement range already. What stance are you in? Yeah, force march. Get into normal stance and attack. Alright. I think I'll besiege them for a turn and build a ram. Or two. How many do we get? Five? Okay, anyway, yeah, so let's continue the siege for a turn. And we'll come back to them next time out. So I think that's everyone moved. Oh, apart from Zotikos, I've completely forgotten about. You go and try and assassinate. Yeah, 80% chance it should be almost certain. Yeah, wind is fine.
I have carried out your orders.
And Pericles' Pride, you've attacked, or you're besieging. And we've got... Who hasn't... Oh, yeah. So, we've got an army down there that didn't move. So that is everyone. We can research some tech, and we're continuing with the civil. What was that I was going for now? I've forgotten. I think it was trying to reduce corruption eventually. Yeah. So, Satrap's Palace. Yep, let's go ahead, research that. And see if we can't at least get trade with Bosprins. Probably going to continue to refuse this through the entire campaign, but we'll keep asking. Right.
They are well
And
intentioned, but fall far short of what my people need.
Knossos. What do you hold? My goodness. So Knossos had done really well. They had taken this territory. You don't like me. Well, but you don't like Epirus. I was thinking that they would maybe be a potential ally against Epirus from the west, but no. Knossos, I was thinking about, again, satrapy, but I really want that territory, so forget that. Right, end of the turn, so let's move on. Looks like Egypt won that battle. Is Epirus going to come for Antiochus now? They're just focusing on Knossos, it looks like. Right. So how am I involved in this? I suppose I'm off here. I'm trying to figure out where I am. Wait a minute. Yes, that's right. So, well, I'm going to auto-resolve this. I was just confused where so this is the single army that we had moving out towards this town. Auto-resolve. No, well, should I fight it? No, it's not worth it. I wouldn't be doing very much. I'd be sitting back and letting the Bosprins go for it. So we'll just go with a protective stance, I think. Remaining force would be less. Really? Well, I don't believe that, but I'm going to trust the AI. I think we will kill the captives. Will we? Yeah. Okay, so change of plans. If the Bosporan Kingdom are going to go after Aracosia, I'll just leave them. Let them do that. I'll maybe leave an army around. I'll lift that siege so they can take the whole of the province. But I'll leave an army somewhere just to offer support. Okay. I fought this battle a couple of times against Epirus, so we'll fight it again against Knossos. I'll be familiar enough with this town's geography, so I know what we're going to do. I'll set up off camera as usual, and I'll bring you guys back when we're ready to go. Alright, so again we've got a foggy day, and I'm going for a similar sort of approach to what we had before. Seem to have fewer troops in the garrison this time around. Certainly don't have any missile cav, but Knossos are coming in, same sort of direction. They've brought one more unit of cav than Epirus had been bringing. So again, we've got all the stakes, the caltrops are in here to deal with the cav as it comes in. Then we've got our pit traps and our brimstone pits in here. We've got some pit traps over here, and again, just barricaded this time. This road, those two, just to hold them up a bit, stop the cav advancing too far. I'm not bothering with this road or this one this time. So the plan will be get them into this area, wear them down with brimstone pits, pit traps and missile fire, and then once they get through the barricades, we've got plenty of troops here to deal with them. I'm going to send the cav out round into the rear, probably over here actually. Got a force here to deal with anything that comes through those barricades, but we've got our Thorakitai and a few other units in there, including our Peltasts and some slingers, to send around into their flank. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll start off actually with our Thorakitai, bring them around there, and you guys can come around there as well. Our Thorakitai, no, I've got them mixed up. That's not Thorakitai. I want you to stay where you are. To apologise, it's these guys we want over here. Yeah, so you get out there. Let's see where the cav is. There it is. So it's getting absolutely mangled as you'd expect. I should maybe have put more over here, stakes, but down to a quarter strength, that'll do. And this unit's coming in, and they tend to, in the past they've come up this route. Yeah, he's smart. But then they do tend to come in here. Okay. They're done. Let's have you just head for there for now. You get in behind our cav. I think we'll send you out. No, because it tends to be nothing for you to do if you go around that direction, so head over there. The horses down to 26. Any infantry coming this route? There isn't. And they do have one unit coming down here. Slingers might be enough to deal with that actually, and they're going to head up here. And there's also the pit traps These horses, 13. I'm quite frantic in there. It looks like it's on fast forward, but it's not. Okay, you're stood there exchanging fire. Let's get a Thorokatai to head up there. And we'll have these guys head up there. Don't need to run. We'll leave the missile troops running though. You come up to there, just normal speed, and they have decided to head off. So let's have view switch now to flaming shot. You do the same. Alright. Well, actually, you come over here. You and there. Just make sure you're in Hoplite Wall and Pike Phalanx. That's all fine. They're coming back, which is good. I want them to clear out any pit traps that are still in there. This is group 7. Let's have you in skirmish mode actually. And we'll have the Thorokatai form up there. Looks like they're giving up in this idea. Okay, let's bring our cav up to there for now. Just run through their lines, that's okay. Don't mind. Let's set up there. Hoplite Wall, please. And I should really look after these guys a bit better. You head over there. Okay, you deal with them. You come back in there and come off skirmish mode now. Get in there. Okay, and you can get them quite comfortably. Let's bring you guys around here now. And in here, there's still a few men in there. And these guys back here actually. Causing me some grief. Attack there. You attack there. Let's bring our cav. All our cav, please, out to here. Back here actually, get you away from the enemy more quickly.
The men are wavering.
Okay, let's have you come round here. You come down there. Looks ridiculous. And we'll have you come round here too.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Okay. You, I'm going to normal shot, and I want you over here. And we'll have both of you to head up there. You can come out of Hoplite Wall.
Understood.
We'll bring you over here too. Right, you come up there.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
I suppose you need to get ready to receive these guys as they come in. You're nothing special. You get in there. Let's have you in skirmish mode. And you come over here. You get in there. Our Cav didn't pay attention to it. You shoot at them. Right. Cav, make your way back over here now. And you can go into the back of them.
Melee troops awaiting orders. Understood. Your orders. Ready for orders.
Our men flee the
You
field
actually
of battle.
run out there.
This is a shameful display.
Try and shoot more into their flank. Actually, yeah, you go back into them. You try and catch the Thor rocket eye. Okay. Causing some casualties, but let's get you back out.
This is a shameful display.
The slingers just do their work. Charge them before they can get set, hopefully. Not great. It's a bit better now. I'll leave you to it for a bit. Down here, you just attack. Pull you back a bit and get organised. Okay. You come forward. General, come over here. I want you to go and attack them rather than just stand there. Look at the number of pikemen that died to the missile fire. Forget about the wall, come on.
Our men flee the field of battle.
I should have paid much more attention to this. Why are you not attacking? Go and kill them. And it just made me think of my Cav, which has died by the looks of it. Oh dear. Looks like Knossos might do what Epirus failed to do several times.
We await your command.
Form up. Knossos are actually turning out to be stronger than Epirus was. Or I'm just fighting more or poorly against them. Form up.
Ready and waiting.
You two come over here. Actually, you then come down there. You come out here. You can both head up there. And the archers are doing it for us now. Let's have a couple on each here, shooting them in the back. Should finish them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You can come up here. What happened to these guys? They're being chased off. Right. Let's send a general up after them. Since it's the only cav that we've got left. I don't like this, actually. Where are those slingers? Can you... No, you can't come out from there. Just get you to there for now. Right.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Turn.
This is a shameful display.
You.
Command. Missile infantry at your command.
You come up here.
Time. Your orders. Ready. At the double.
Where did our general actually get to? Oh, he's... Why did you cut through the barricade? You can kill them instead. Okay. You advance to there. You round to the flank. Come up there. Right. Hoplite wall. Archers. Shoot. Right. Good stuff. Steady. See what we can do to give you a hand there, because you're outnumbered. But it is missile troops, so you should be able to kill them. Do we have anything else? Did these guys... No, they didn't leave there, they're still stood. And they're actually part of that unit. So you don't have your full strength there either, of 56 men. Okay. These guys are wavering as well. You, slingers. You get up there.
One of our units is used
Attack them. The general, where are you now? Back there. Right. You come up here.
We await your command. Yours to
I want
command.
all of the archers to come up here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Some reason you're not attacking them any longer. AI problems. I suppose I really should leave a wee gap in the barricades that my troops can get out, because I know that I'm going to be doing that every time. Let's just end the battle. Yeah, so really bad use of the cav. It's not unusual. The Throcketite, I thought they would do a wee bit better than that. But again, yeah, so the Knossos is bringing some half decent troops. They only had that one missile unit, I suppose, slingers. That delivered all the kills. On the garrison, fortunately. I'm not impressed with some of my troops at all. Anyway, we won the victory. We keep hold of Edessa again. And we'll hopefully have time to replenish the army.
A simple tribute is all that is expected
So,
of me. Then all can be finished.
apologies for that profanity, but that's like no way I'm paying money to you. Don't even know who you are. Okay. So our money's still pretty poor. Orbis have taken Tarsus. What sort of army do you have? We don't know. We'll check into that. We're going to rethink that army's composition. Over here, yeah, so I'm going to leave Pura, and we'll let their friends, the Bosporan Kingdom, take that. They've already got her, was it in fact, do they have the whole province? I think they do. So, yeah, probably leave this army around Pura. Yeah, just to give them a bit of support. But these armies are going to be heading north as well. And I think we probably can just ignore the Bactrians from now on. Yep, I can leave them to it. So, we're going to be heading up and taking on Knossos and Epirus. But I do want to, or need to, rethink these armies. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. And I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.